You know, most people think the gun is the first tool they should think about, but it isn't. The best tool is the one that solves the problem safely. That's a lesson too many people learn too late. Now, some people think carrying a firearm means every problem has a firearm solution, and it doesn't. A firearm is one tool, an important tool, but it's not your only tool. And if it's the first thing that comes to your mind in every confrontation, you're already limiting your options. Throughout this series, we've been building the everyday protector system. Like step one, recognizing threats. Step two, create options. Step three, protect what matters. Today, we're talking about step four, access your tools. Notice something? The firearm isn't step one. It's not step two. It's not even step three. That's intentional. Because if you've done the first three steps well, you may never need to access a weapon at all. Now, let's talk about what tools really mean. When people hear that word, they immediately think about a gun, right? But a protector has far more tools than just that. Your first tool is your mind, your ability to stay calm, to think clearly, to recognize what's happening. Your second tool is your voice. Sometimes a calm voice can end a confrontation before it even begins. Like, hey man, I don't want any problems. Okay, I'm leaving. Hey man, have a nice day. Those aren't signs of weakness. They're tools. Your third tool is movement, like changing directions, creating distance, moving forward toward other people, moving toward the exit. Moving is a tool. Now, your fourth tool is your environment. For example, cars, walls, counters, doors, lighting. I know you like lighting. What is that? Lighting to get a better understanding of the environment so it can light up your area so you know what's going on. And then we have barriers. So use your surroundings to improve the situation. Now, your fifth tool might be your phone. You're always on it, right? You always have it with you. So call 911. Record any information. Get help. And yes, sometimes your tool is your firearm. But only after you've recognized that the situation has become one where no safe option remains. That's why I don't teach people to become gun focused. Let's walk through a scenario. You're walking through a parking lot. Someone begins yelling at you. What's your first tool? It's not your firearm. It's your awareness. What's happening? Is this just an angry person? Are they moving toward you? Are they closing the distance? Or are they making threats? Your next tool, that is your movement. Can you leave? Can you change directions? Can you go back inside? Can you put cars between you and the individual? Your next tool, your voice. I don't want any problems, man. Okay, I'm leaving. Hey, I hope you have a good day. Simple, it's clear, and it's non-confrontational. Now, imagine none of that works. You tried everything, but nothing's working. This guy just wants violence, right? The person continues closing the distance. They're making credible threats. You can't safely retreat. You tried, you just can't. Now, your decisions begin changing. Notice what happened? You didn't skip to the firearm. You worked through your available tools, one by one. From the least forceful, which is important, to the level that is required by the circumstance or circumstances, that's what reasonable protectors do. We analyze, we assess. Now, here's another important principle. Accessing a tool doesn't always mean using it. Think about calling 911. You access your phone, right? That doesn't guarantee you'll continue to call if the situation resolves itself. The same mindset applies to every tool. The purpose is to solve the problem safely, not to force an outcome. Now, let's talk about your ego. Ego tells you to prove everything. Wisdom tells you to protect something. Protectors don't ask, how do I win? You know what they ask? How do I solve this safely? That's a completely different mindset. Here's your challenge for this week. The next time you're in public, look around and identify 5 tools, just 5, you already have available before you ever think about a weapon. Maybe it's an exit. Maybe it's another person. Maybe it's a security guard. Maybe it's a locked door. Maybe it's a barrier. Train your mind to see solutions instead of just threats. You'll become a better protector because of this. Now, let's review where we are in the everyday protector. Step 1, we have to recognize threats. Step 2, we create options. Step 3, we protect what matters. And step 4, access to your tools. Now, next week, we'll finish the everyday protector system with what may be the most important lesson of all. Step 5, making sound decisions. Because every skill we talked about comes down to one thing: the quality of your decision making. The everyday protector system isn't about becoming fearless. It isn't about becoming aggressive. It isn't about becoming tactical. It's about becoming responsible. Responsible for yourself, for your family, and for the people who depend on you. Now remember this: the best tool might not be the one in your pocket or on your waistband. It's the one that solves the problem safely. So, stay safe, stay alert, stay prepared. I'll see you in the next video.